This event is 20 years old this year, so we've been at this facility for 20 years. For this show, what's unique is just the size of it. We get about 6,000 cars, and they're all up through 1972 and older. And then this year we have the indoor car show, which is in the new building that we're in right now. That's new for this event.
I bought this car yesterday in Crawfordsville, Indiana, which is about 125 miles west of Richmond, and drove it home last night and loaded it up this morning and drove it over here. I graduated from high school in '65, and my dad told me he'd get me a car for my graduation. So I went and bought a '65 Plymouth Satellite and took it home, and he said, "What's that?" And I said, "That's my new car." And he said, "I told you I was buying you a car, not a new car." So I made payments on it.
Ohio has the second highest number of registered classic cars, right behind California. There's an enormous population of classic cars, and you've got Pennsylvania and Indiana. You've got just there's so much population back here.
What brings us here today is the Good Guys Auto Show, you know, and they have a competition within the car show, autocross. And so there's a sea of cones out there, and you gotta work your way through it as fast as you can. You're racing the other competitors against the clock.
2 years ago was my first. This is one of the hardest events the Good Guys puts on. Extremely competitive. Most every good car in the country is here. Everything from here behind me is a '67 Camaro, that underneath it is everything but a '67 Camaro. I mean, 700 horsepower engine under it, an independent rear suspension under the back of it from a new Camaro. This is our Disneyland on tour.
The car was built in 2016 and debuted in October at the Good Guys in Charlotte, North Carolina. This car is our baby. We drive this car, and a lot of people don't think that we would, but we burn the rubber off this car. She's a daily driver. She's not a trailer queen. She gets driven every single day. We run her 100, 120 miles an hour at a time. You know, she's meant to be driven. Columbus is one of our favorite shows. It's one of the bigger shows that Good Guys has, and we have a lot of friends and make a lot of friends out here, and it's a very good event to go to. One of the parts that draw me in is this is an era that's almost lost, and everybody here has a passion for keeping it alive. And the kids that are growing up now, they get to see and appreciate the cars that are from a generation that's almost gone.